Good morning, how are you? Welcome to Crafters TV with me, George Akid. Happy Sunday. I hope your day is as good as mine because it is very warm here today in the UK. It's a boiling bath. I want to say it's about 25, 26. Director Charlotte says it's 28. We're placing bets. It is, of course, Softer Side Alive here on a Sunday morning, afternoon, wherever you may be. 25 is that? 25 degrees currently. Wherever you may be in the world, welcome to Softer Side of Life. And, well, it's a very exciting day here on Crafters TV because, of course, we've got Softer Side of Life now. At 3 p.m, myself and Craig are going to be here with a craft class. And then at 7 p.m, well, Sarah and Joe are going to be here with something a little bit special. It's not Second Chance Sunday. No, no, no. It is a Club Inspire Christmas special. 3 hours long, 7 p.m, 2 p.m. at East Coast time. Join us for that. That is going to be amazing with Sarah and Joe. A little bit more about that later on. But of course, Softer Side of Life, well, it needs someone very special. Of course it does. It's our lovely Bernie. Good morning, Bernie.
Hiya, George. It's lovely to work with you again. It seems like it was ages ago.
It does.
But it was. We did a Christmas special, didn't we? And we're in the Christmas sort of season again now, aren't we? With the shows, it's absolutely fantastic. Did you see what I made last week, George?
I saw it. I saw. Look at it, Lil. Has it got a name?
I've missed it. So this is Gwendolyn,
right.
and Norman's up on the shelf over with you. So
right.
I needed something to go in my basket, what we've got on the show today as well. The storage caddy.
Yes.
So I thought she'd just fit in lovely. Look, she's peeking out.
Yeah,
keep me in check. She's keeping me in check, George.
Someone's got to, Bernie. Somebody's got to. Yes, it is, of course, our storage template collection full piece set, because this is what we're looking at this morning here on Softer Side of Life. These amazing cutouts here, they are brilliant. They are a fantastic deal and a fantastic bundle. If you are someone who likes to be organised, this is for you. You've got three sets here. You've got the templates, you've got the sewing workstation, the sewing organiser, the storage caddy, and down here, you've got the threading binding tool. That comes there, and Bernie's going to show us that because I asked her what that was a little bit earlier. That is priced at £33.96, $39.98, saving yourself over 30%. Now, if you're wondering what you can create with these, let me show you. Bernie's just showing you hers. This here is the caddy, and it's got balls of wool in. Very nice there. Love that idea. Look at that, stunning. There we are. And then we've also got, well, this is the storage caddy, the other one, and it's a bit more masculine, should we say, made with our faux leather. Look at this. This is an organiser. I love this. Father's Day, I know Father's Day is being gone, but birthday, maybe Christmas, for a gentleman in your life, dad, uncle, granddad. That is stunning. And as well, you've got the sewing organiser as well, which is this one here, looking beautifully. If you're a person who likes going on your holidays at the moment, everyone's going on their holidays at the moment, but will want to carry on crafting, picnic bags, look at that, you can make your own, look at that, try and get it all in shot. It's so big and it's so good. That is a storage template collection, the 4-piece set. You're getting the 3 templates to make these 3 items and the threading binding tool as well. I'll tell you what, while we're here as well, I will tell you about my pick of the show as well. Listen, it's so good. Bernie's picked it as well, haven't you, Bernie? We are fighting over it. It's amazing. We're keeping Christmas at the moment. It's a little bit Christmas, a little bit exciting. These are our multimedia cutout dies. We have got, listen, they are limited stock on this, so make sure you're getting them in your basket straight away. You've got the reindeer, you've got the Father Christmas, you've got the stocking, and you've got the snowman as well. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll show you them down here because I've got them on screen. There we are, beautiful. They are the 21 elements. We'll show you these a little bit later on. You've got the reindeer, you've got the snowman / reindeer, this Father Christmas, and the stocking as well. Priced at £11.18. $15.33, saving yourself a half there. 60% of the stock are gone. Now remember, look at that platinum price as well. Club Inspire, you get an extra 20% off, £8.94 or $12.46. We'll get back to these a little bit later on. But let's get back to our templates, which I just shown you at the start of the show. Bernie, I love them. I'm getting really organised and I'm liking this, creating your little thing personal to you as well.
I love it. And as well, it's what you get the initial sort of templates to do the one on the picture, the one that we've shown you, but you can customize them in so many ways. Like that one you had, that leather, the leather one.
I love it.
That's ideal for sort of a men's toiletry roll, or something like that, or you want to make it waterproof as well. So once you start using them, you'll start getting your own ideas. When you see, when I come to demo, I'm actually not going to make one of these, but I'm going to make something with the templates. So we've already had a look at the caddy. Now the caddy's great because you've got that strip around the outside that you can put all your items in, But also what you could do is customise it and put one of them on the inside as well.
Yeah.
So you can get even more stuff in there. So that one's the storage caddy. So I'll just pop that over there with Gwendolyn, so she'll look after that. And then we've got the storage roll. I always forget the official name for this one.
That one, storage, you've got the sewing workstation, sewing organiser.
Organiser, that's it. Now, in this one, what we wanted to do is put, you've got your overall one with the tie to fasten it, but then you've got all these other compartments. So we're starting over here, we've got a large and small scissors pouch.
Yep.
But equally, you could put your rotary cutter in there or pens in there as well. I love these little, really quick and easy little zip pouches.
Yep.
And then we just pop them off.
Love it.
So you can then take that to where you're going. So, you know, you can keep stuff in there and move them around. And also, you've got, obviously, on the pattern, just to make those little zip pouches, if you want to just make some of those and make them different sizes. So we've got 2 of those. We've got a pin cushion.
Nice.
Again, poppers off. So you can use your, if you've already got the plastic snap fasteners or the metal snap fasteners that we've got now as well. And then in here you've got some more sections for your pens or more scissors, rotary cutters, etc. So you can get everything in there. So we've aimed these initially at sewing, but I see you can use them for, you know, a makeup roll, put your brushes in here, your hair brushes. What you could do is make this strip all the way along and have it like to put all your pens in or your pencils in.
Nice.
As well, so like for an artist as well. So that's that one. And then this one, I love it, I love it.
It's gorgeous.
This workstation, because it literally is a workstation. Right, so I'm going to open this out. And when I open it out, it won't even fit on the overhead. So I'm going to come from the side. Now, in here, I've got my 12.5-inch folding ruler, mainly because I meant to bring my rotating mat and I forgot it, George.
Right.
But that's what you could put your mat in there, but obviously you can put your rulers in there as well. Now, if you only have a little A4 mat, you don't get those little mini ones. When you follow the instructions, it tells you to lay your item down and then position these little corners.
Yes.
Like, they like the little page things for a little bookmark, aren't they? You could just move them down.
Yeah,
so you can have them for, you know, for exactly different things in there. And then again, we've got the little detachable pin cushion there.
Yeah.
We've got a little pocket there for maybe your machine needles or your little sweets.
Yeah.
For later, kid me there. And then more pockets in here. And then I love this one. We've got a strip here where you can put all your pens in. And because the pockets are going this way, I've got rotary cutters in here. I've got my screw punch tool in there. What you're going to do then is when you lift it all up, clip it, that's your workstation.
It's done.
Brilliant. And also as well, once you've got this as well, if you put an insulating wadding inside, on that side where I had the ruler, that can become your ironing mat as well.
Nice.
So you can, you know, mix and match it. I absolutely love it. And I think you've got everything in one place. And if you're moving around, you know, even if you go into a different room, if you craft sometimes in the garden, or in the dining room, or in the kitchen, you know, you can put all your essentials together and use it. So, right, let me just shut this here to the side, so I've got a little bit of room. Now, the other thing, what we were talking about before the show, George, was this binding tool.
It's amazing. What is this binding tool? Explain in a bit more details. I looked at it and went, what is this binding tool, Bernie?
So what it is, it looks really strange. It's actually 2.5 inches high.
Yeah.
And that's on purpose because most binding, when you cut binding, is normally 2.5. Now, you can cut shorter as well.
Okay.
But the most common one is 2.5. And if you've got any strip rolls, and we sell the strip rolls as well, they're 2.5 inches as well, so they're ideal. And essentially what it's doing is it's putting your binding on the end of your work. So if I turn this one over here, we can see here that we've got the binding attached on the back. Now fabric comes in certain lengths.
Yeah.
And to do a whole quilt, there's somewhere you're going to need to join it. And what this does is this helps you join it on an angle. So I probably won't be able to find my join now, but you might not pick it up on camera. But when you have a join, it'll be the last side I look on.
It's there. Is it there, straight in front of you? There, straight in front of you. Oh, you lost it. When you flipped over, then I'm sure it was there.
I've lost it. That's a thread. See, this one's that good, what Sally's made for us, I can't even find it. So anyway, when you join it, what you have is you have an angle. on here, and you need this angle. So this is why you've got this angle on here. And also, if I pop that in there, you can see there's lots of writing on here. And what this writing is doing is it's explaining how you join your binding. So when you put your binding all the way around your project, you need to join it neatly, and you don't want it to be bulky. This gives you the full instructions on how to do that. Now, there's another use for this, George.
Go on.
Which is what I'm going to do in my first demo. I'm going to actually use it as a template.
Right.
And cut round it, because it is acrylic, so you can use your rotary cutter along the side of here. And also as well, I use it next to me. If I've got a bit of fabric and I just need to trim a little edge off, but I don't need to measure it, I can use this.
Easy as
just
that.
have it next to me. So I always have one next to me. But the other thing what I thought I would do was just show you how to use it in a template form. So now I know I've been banging on about this fabric and it's sold out, hasn't it?
It has. It has.
Thank God I've been banging on about it. Everyone's been and bought it. So well done for everyone who's been and bought it. So what I've done is I've cut a 2.5 inch strip of fabric.
Yep.
Okay. And I've got 4 layers here. I've just doubled it up and doubled it again. And then, if I pop the tool on, we know it's 2.5 because that's what we measured it at. But what I'm going to do is actually cut around the shape. Now, I'm just going to turn this, because I'm a lefty. I'm going to turn it round so I can cut it, and I'll line that back up, and I'm going to cut it up. And the little bit that's off the bottom there, it looks like it's been knocked off the tip, that's on purpose, because that's your 1/4 inch, so it helps get rid of your dog ears, and it helps line up your binding as well when you're joining it together. So what happens is you're getting a template. Using the template, you're getting these pieces. So there's a design called a French braid. Now let me just pop these together, and what you do is lie your fabric down. Have I got these the right way? No, I want that one. I have to think about it.
It takes mathematical genius.
I'll get it so you can get it in shot so you can see what I'm doing here. There we go. So then I'll put another couple down, and you'll see. Put that one on first. Now, I cut some here that were a little bit short at home, but I didn't want to waste them, so I thought, well, I'll use that for my demonstration purposes. And what you're going to do is keep lining up your pieces. And it comes like, so Georgina's saying, chevron, that's right. It is. So you're getting like you see like a braid effect. And there's another one where you can actually do it again, but have a square of fabric in here.
Oh, that's getting fancy.
Now what you can do is actually use the binding tool to get that as well, because it's 2.5. So you cut a 2.5 inch strip. And then go back along, because you know it's 2.5, and you're going to go back along like that, cut, and you've got your 2.5 inch squares as well. Easy as that. So what you're going to do is join all of that together, and I've made my own piece of fabric. So I've used which template? The caddy. So if I open up here, we'll see what we've got inside. And what you're getting is, you're getting a plastic template. And as we always have, full instructions.
Absolutely.
Now in here, it gives you a guide of the pieces. So if you first look at the template and think, oh, well, how do I know which is that bit, where do I line up? It's all on here. So each section's all in red, so you can see which bit that you're going to use. And then it tells you how much fabric and equipment you need to make this one being the caddy. And then it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to make it. Okay, so that's all your details in there. But what I'm going to do is make a little picnic roll. Now, I was meant to remember to go and get some cutlery out the kitchen to put in here for my finished piece, but I've forgotten. Do you think if Tracy's there, she might go and give us a knife and fork and spoon?
Tracy, give us a knife and fork, please.
She's not there yet. I'll give her a wave in a bit. I'll give her a wave. So what I'm essentially doing is I've sewn loads of these together to make a big enough piece that I can cut the base of the caddy out of, which is essentially a circle. Okay, so let's have a look. My pieces. So there we go. So can you see there that what I did? And so what you could do is cut it out of a plain piece of fabric.
Yeah.
But I thought, do you know what? I want to utilise everything that I'm getting.
Yes.
So let's have a little bit of a play. So, you know, you can cut your pieces out. And the other thing as well, what I did was I cut the pieces out here. Oh, he's Tracy coming. Tracy, would you mind getting me a knife, fork and spoon out the kitchen for my cutlery holder, please?
Thanks, Tracy.
Oh, she's fab. She's fab. She's made us a cup of tea and everything.
Yeah,
Jake's never made me a cup of tea, you know, so I'm going to have words.
Oh, yes, me.
Because I see.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be me. Because Tracy always makes a lovely cup, and I've got it on here. She's fab. And then I used the same piece of fabric just to cut out the handle shape as well.
Nice.
And then I did plain on the other side. So all you do when you're putting this on is you're going to put your template wherever you're going to do it.
Yep.
And then with your heat erasable pen, which, oh, George, you weren't here last week, back in stock.
Back in stock.
We've been waiting for ages for them, back in stock. So what you're going to do with your heat erasable pen is draw through the template.
Yes.
And then cut it out. So you can either cut it with scissors or your rotary cutter, whichever one. Okay, so I've got my pieces. So this is going to be the outside of my cutlery one. So I thought this was great. Oh, thank you, Tracy. She's an absolute star. Thank you. We've got the cutlery to go in it. And you know what? Just before the show, I said, George, I've forgotten something.
Yeah,
I know I forgot. That's what it was.
So you just like playing the spoons then?
Me prop. So what I did as well is I also cut out another circle in the plain fabric.
Yes.
And then I cut another one, and then I've just folded it over. So really easy to do. This is with 3 circles, and I've got a piece of wadding. It's a little bit bigger, but I just rough cut that, but I'll trim it down later. So what we're going to do is we want put our handle on to make this together. So in effect, what it's going to look like is
like
that when it's
like
finished. This
Easy.
is a nice little sweet little one, yeah. And you can make little matching placemats as well in your fabric.
Nice.
As well, which looks really good. So I'm going to have that one right side up, and then, now I need to work my handle out. I want it to go that way. That's it. So I'm just going to put that on the centre there, and I've just put a buttonhole in mine, so I'm going to do it with a button, but you could use your fasteners, you could use hook and loop as well. Alright, so I've popped that on there, and then I'm going to put this one on, so which way I'm going to have it that way. And then I'm going to sew all the way around the outside, but I'm going to leave a gap to turn it through, but I don't want to leave the gap where my the flap's going to be, because then it's going to be harder to turn. So if I just move me cutlery out the way, I'm ready for my dinner.
Yeah.
If we're getting dinner ordered in, we're not.
Oh.
We're not getting dinner today. And my mum, I don't think my mum will be making dinner. It's too warm. Far too warm.
It's barbecue weather. Or
It
picnic
is.
weather, which is perfect for this.
Picnic weather, exactly. So all I've got on here is a 1/4 inch seam, but it doesn't actually matter too much. That's just that's force of habit with me, George, that I often will just set it up. So, and my normal stitch length 2.5, but if you're going through quite thick fabric and you feel that it's struggling a little bit, then just lengthen your stitch a little bit.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'll just say hello to people on the socials. Good morning. Michelle on YouTube, that navy and cream fabric is really pretty. And Georgina Curley was put, hi George and Bernie and the CCTV crew from Clearwater, Florida. It's her birthday. Florida. It's her birthday.
Oh, happy
birthday, Georgina Ann. Hello to you, saying good morning. Evangeline Choco from Guam, good evening, everybody. Michelle Nitz, good morning, Michelle. Hello from PA. Laura, morning from Richmond, Virginia. Diana, good morning, everyone from Indiana. And Georgina, am I telling them that little secret that you told me in my ear about points? Okay. I don't know if we're meant to do this, and I don't know if we're going to get in trouble. It started early, and they were going to launch it tonight. I've gone the other way. Launched it a little bit early. Double points. There's double points available on all orders, regardless of what you buy. Double points on all orders. Please don't tell anybody. I may get in trouble for that. But it started early. Shh, get on the website. Go, get double points. Go now.
No, we'll not get into trouble, George, will we? That's
it's
fabulous.
It's out of our hands.
I love an event. I'll be watching tonight. I always like to watch as well.
3-hour extravaganza.
I'll be watching tonight, 3 hours, and there's going to be lots of fun. So all I'm doing is I've stitched it all the way around, left my gap, and I'm just being very brave with my rotary cutter, but you can do this with scissors, and just trimming it round there. I'm just going to trim some of that wadding off.
Very therapeutic.
It is, yeah. Obviously you have to be careful with
Yes.
your rotary cutter, but look at me making a mess.
Go on.
And then I'm going to turn this through
Yep.
and sew this little gap up, and then there's just the button to go on. So what this is, basically you're using the base of the caddy,
Yes.
so to get that circle, and also the handle, which is going to be my fastening strap.
Yeah.
And they're the pieces what you need off the caddy. So it's something totally different.
Absolutely.
But using those same pieces. Now, there's a lady on Facebook, I'm going to forget her name, bless her. She's been doing the new purses and wallets patterns that we brought out the other week. And she's customised them, putting an extra section in. It looked absolutely amazing.
Wow. So
it just shows that, you know, just looking at the patterns and thinking, oh, I'm going to do that. Now, the other thing I forgot to go, I'm shocking today, I forgot my iron.
Oh.
So what I'm going to do is, if you haven't got an iron, I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do here. So this is my bit that I'm turning in.
Yeah.
I'm just turning it in with my fingers, and then just with my nail, I'm just giving that a little bit of a crease.
Yeah.
And that's going to help it go in. So if you haven't got an iron to hand, I mean, it is better to have an iron, but if you haven't, then that's what you're going to do. And then the same on the other side. Now on the other side, we've got that wadding in there as well, so it's going to be a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
But this is where you can use your quilting clips as well.
Nice.
And put your quilting clips on. So if I grab a couple of those, let's get me clips. There we go. I mean, everyone knows I use my clips all the time.
Yeah.
Absolutely love them. In fact, I was doing a little, me and Tracy before the show were discussing PVC curtains.
Right.
And she was saying, how can you hang them up? I said, you've got a ring and then you're going to have a clip on the end. So I made a little ring, and I had my quilting clips out, showing her how it would clip up. Was to go around a hot tub in the garden, just to a little bit of protection around the outside. So we were talking clips. So let me get another one.
On there you go. Loads of love for this. Another birthday, Kimberly on Facebook. Happy birthday, Georgina Ann. It's on my birthday also.
Wow.
When's your
Happy
birthday, Bernie?
My birthday's New Year's Day.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm a New Year's baby.
You're a January baby like me.
Are you as well?
Oh,
so you're
January.
Capricorn?
Capricorn.
What date?
8th of January.
It's my mum's on the 10th and my niece is on the 13th. Mine on the 1st, so my sister's got an expensive month in January.
Yeah, it's expensive. There's a lot of people in January. I've got the same birthday as Elvis.
Oh?
Yeah, it's a good one.
I thought he was born in August, or is that when he passed away?
I don't
That was
know.
maybe when he passed away.
Possible.
Something.
Yeah, 8th of January, Elvis.
So what I've done now is I've just lengthened my stitch, and I'm going to quickly stitch all the way around. So what I'm doing is, when you get to the opening, just go careful. Go canny, as I would say, George. Just go careful. You can hear it thudding, and that's because it's going through a lot of layers. And then just a little thing, I don't know if anyone noticed, when I was sewing them together before in the circle, I actually hold it at the side. And can you see, I'm not forcing that fabric through, I'm just gently turning it.
Yeah.
And by gently turning it, you get a lovely curve. I say, when you're going through a lot of fabric, that's what you can hear, that thudding there. And I'm just going to stitch all the way around.
Anything that goes. Laura Mail on YouTube is just going, isn't Bernie a lefty? I would think it's easier to use the rotary cutters than scissors if so. What do you find? Obviously, we've been left-handed crafter. How do you find it?
Not really, because so I've been brought up using right-handed scissors, to be fair, and I used to get the ridge on my finger, but when I discovered our scissors that aren't for left or right, the whatever the word is, ambidextrous. So I don't get any ridges with our scissors. But with rotary cutters, they are left or right-handed. So we have an assortment of rotary cutters. This is the one that comes in the quilting starter kit. And basically, you don't need to move the blade on this. You would just turn it as you move. So if you're right-handed, the blade always goes up the side of the ruler.
Yeah.
But if you turn left-handed, you're just going to turn it as you hold it, so the ruler's here, it would still go up. But then our other ones we have, and we've got these on the show as well, these ones are the ones where, so if you have problems gripping, you've got the handle here where you squeeze. So when you squeeze, the blade comes down so you can cut. When you leave loose of it, it retracts back in, and there's also a safety catch there as well.
Right.
So if little hands get on it or you pick it up accidentally, you've got that cover on there. But with this one, you change the blade over.
I see.
Because of the design of it, you would change. So this is set up for me as a lefty. If you remember, always remember the blade goes near the ruler. So
Nice.
that way on, it wouldn't work.
There we
Wouldn't
are.
work that way on, yeah. So you just need to do it. So if you're buying one for someone as a gift,
Yes.
you could always set it up the right way for
that's
them.
the main thing.
You'll have to make sure you know if they're left or right-handed.
There you are. That
that's
answers
that
your
one.
question, Laura.
So yeah, so there we go. So I've stitched all the way around, and then I know I need to put the button on, but I'll do that. I'll do that before the end of the show because I know we've got loads of stuff to do.
have.
But if I get my cutlery in here,
Look at that.
you're going to have your knife and fork and spoon, and you could even pop a little napkin in there as well.
Yeah.
And then you're going to roll it up like that, and then you've got your little cutlery set, so that everyone can have their own. And actually what you can do is once you take your cutlery out, that could actually become your placemat as
Yes.
well. So do you think I've got time to sew the button on?
I think we've got time.
I'll
We've got
be
time.
dead
Speedy
quick.
sewing. What button are you
Saying
going
that, I've got to thread my needle, hang on.
for? Are you a good threader needle?
Well,
Because mine always gets me to do it.
only because I've got my glasses on,
Yeah.
I can, but I want to do double. So here's a little trick for you when you're threading, when you stitching a button on by hand.
Yeah.
Is if you, and a lady called, I don't know if it was the show I was on with you, and I mentioned it was Wendy Gardner, who's a sewing lady in
Yes.
the sewing world. Yeah, she showed me this trick. So what you're going to do is have all of your pieces. So I've got four layers of thread here, four layers, 4 pieces. And then what you do is you squeeze the thread between your fingers and you take the eye of the needle to the thread. What a lot of people do is the other way, take the thread to the needle.
I do that.
And then I've got 8 strands here. So my button, the name of it, is going to go on quite quickly. So if I just position where I want my button. Now the reason why I'm not putting this on with the machine is because if I sew it through, it wouldn't have gone onto I thought it might have gone onto the pocket, but it hasn't. It's gone onto there. So I'll just sew this on quickly. And then I've got my first finished one. But if you just, if you look at the templates and just look and think, what else can we make with them? So you're going to make them as they are first. The other thing as well, with the storage caddy, you could actually make the height of it, the height of it higher. That's proper English there, isn't it?
Higher,
Make the height of it higher. By just elongating your pieces when you cut them out.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to do once you get get going with them. But if you're a total beginner, these are perfect as well because I see you're getting those written instructions in there.
Yep.
So you don't need to worry about having any problems. And also, as I always say, we always about online. If anyone's not in the Sewing with Crafters companion group, definitely join it because we've got lots of people on there that help. So if I'm not around, or Lizzie will sometimes reply as well on there as well. So, you've got plenty of support on there as well, even if you're just looking for ideas. And then you'd be a little bit neater than me. I'm just going to secure that on the back. And there we go. First one, unironed. Apologies that I haven't ironed it. Let's get rid of me needle. But there's our first project done. Just that little case. And if I pop the button on there, and I had these little wood buttons that I just thought would go nice with that fabric.
Beautiful.
There we go, look at that.
Nice and
Isn't
easy.
it fab?
Loads of love for that. 25 minutes you've made that, Bernie.
Brilliant.
Loads of love. Yeah, 25 minutes.
Yeah, and lots of
messing
talking.
about. Lots of people loving it, saying you can make a great runner set. Remember, that is part of the storage template collection, the 4-piece set. Now remember, that wasn't a set in there. That was part of the set. and done your own little thing with it. What you are getting in this set, you're getting 3 templates. You're getting a sewing workstation, the sewing organizer, the storage caddy, which is what Bernie used, and the threaders binding tool, which is just here, which he also used as well. You are getting that today for $33.96, $39.98, saving yourself over 30%. But look at that platinum price. And remember, double points on everything for the next few days here on Crafters TV, so get that orders in. And remember, you can buy them individually if you just want to buy one or maybe them, but remember that you are going to get the best deal by getting that full bundle. Head to the website to check out all the deals and offers on that set. Right, while we're here, I love this, a bit of faux leather. Ooh, as I said it right, is it faux leather? Faux leather, F-A-U-X. Faux leather, I'm learning. Right, there are some beautiful colours. I haven't got all the colours here, and some of these collections have already sold out today, so I'm promising you this may sell out. We have got the wonderful dark green, this beautiful dark green here. This is the gorgeous dark green faux leather. Can I pick it up? Am I allowed to pick it up? It's so nicely organised, and I just feel like I'm going to make a mess of it. But that lovely faux leather, there it is, gorgeous, beautiful. Sorry, I can't make it look really good, really pretty. I won't wear it as a cape. You could just wear it like that, couldn't you, like that, on a night out. But this is the gorgeous dark green, lovely. We've got the metallic navy, which I think is this beautiful one here. Again, these gorgeous colours. I mean, is this the? I don't think I've got metallic navy. Right, there it is. That's the metallic navy. Lovely. I know which one mustard is. Mustard's one of my favourite colours, you know, Bernie. I love mustard. It's one that's really in, isn't it? And look at this mustard. I mean, this is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. The mustard. Which one do you want to do next, Georgina? There's the Puma. Puma. The Puma. I'm good at naming colours.
Where?
Yes, Puma. Silvery, gorgeously grey. And then last but not least, we've got this wonderful gold as well. And there's a few others available online which you haven't got here in the studio. That's the gold. This is the wonderful, let me remind you, this is the copper. Yeah, this is the copper.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is the copper. It smells gorgeous as well.
I haven't got any of that one, George.
Have you not? This is the copper. We've got a few as well which aren't in the store, but head to the website. Now they are priced at £6.29, $8.99 each. Saving yourself 20% on that. Limited amount. Look, there's not much left of this. I've made a right pig's ear of it, but I look really comfy. That is available. Head to the website. You're getting 140 centimetres of that. Put them down. Right, so we're going to also go to the panel dies. We're loving these. These are buy one, get one free. This is amazing, and I love some of these. There's some gorgeous designs here on the panel dies. Multimedia designs as well, so you can use these in your card craft as well. But there's some stunning. We've got some beautiful designs. Let me remind you of the designs that we've got here. We have got the wonderful decorative panel. There it is, decorative panel, there it is. Then you've got the tessellating triangle. I love who comes up with these names here. The tessellating triangle, the honeycomb hexagon. This is not easy to say. There we are. We have got the diamond pan. Look at this, some gorgeous modern designs as well. Really nice modern feel to these. The clamshell panel. Look at this, some gorgeous. You can see the pictures on purses and lampshades, and the leaf panel as well. Beautiful designs, multimedia dies as well. All $11.99, $16.90 fee, but it is as well. Buy one, get one free. What a steal. Platinum price as well on that as well, so remember to get that in there. So, Bernie, what would you do with these on the softer side?
Well, you may be forgiven to think that I've moved to paper, because look at
these.
We've used them on cards, and because, like you say, they are multimedia ones.
Yeah.
You can use them in your card making as well. I mean, these are absolutely fantastic. I mean, this is the honeycomb one here, and then this one is the leaf.
Yeah.
So, you know, it just shows that you can use them in different mediums as well. So I thought I'd show you a couple of cards that the team have made. And then this one I've got here, this is the clamshell.
I love that.
But also, this one, that's a little zipper pouch, done with lace and flowers, nice and dainty.
Yeah.
But then we've done a book cover as well.
Nice.
Oh, I'm talking posh book. I'll re-say that. Boot cover.
Boot, good. Don't forget where you're from, Bernie.
But also as well, look on the back. So there's been one little done on the back as well.
Yeah.
So you've got a little little pouch in there as well. So, you know, so you can really customise these.
Yeah.
And then I've got the triangles here that we've used on a canvas. So just decorated a canvas with it as well. And this one is done with fabric that's been treated with our fabric stabiliser. So you're getting that really crisp cut. So that's absolutely fantastic. And then I can't remember the name of this one. Was this the petal?
That's the
little petal
that is
one.
the petal one.
So
yes.
this is a little glasses case or a rotary case or something like that. And then again, this one's done on a bag. Look, I love this. Look at this. So this is where you've got the faux leather, and then you've got the fabric behind, and then the pieces that have come out have then been stuck onto the bag for decoration as well. So don't ever waste those pieces that come out, and then on the back as well. Absolutely fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use some of the faux leather, and I'm going to show you how you get that continuous pattern along like that. So I'll just pop these to the side. What I thought was because it's, I don't know, I just looked at the honeycomb and the mustard and thought, just because obviously it's like a beehive, isn't it?
Yes.
So I thought, right, so I've got my long piece of faux leather here, and then I've got the dye. So the dyes are all, I've still got me tape on there. So you'll see it's only this size, but obviously you can work your way along and individually cut. Now what you can do is cut one piece at a time and move it along, or you can double cut it and then move it along. So I'm actually going to double cut it. So I've got my plates here. Go. And then because these are multimedia, so I've got the fabric plates here, so I'm cutting into the A plate. If you've got these standard plates, will that go through? Was that a bit wide? I think I'll just trim my faux leather down in case it's a little bit too wide to go through the machine. So I'm going rogue.
It's going rogue.
There we go. It's not bad. Not bad. All right, so actually, let me do one at a time and show you how you would do it one at a time. So if I want this dead centre-ish in there, you could mark it now. We have got the reference guide that I'm going to be using in the show later on, but the reference guide would actually be perfect. I'll show you quickly, but it'll actually be perfect for lining stuff up like this, because you've got your centre marks and your other lines. Use that, but I am going to be using that again later in the show. So you're going to decide where you want your pieces, and the thing what I see in here is all these hexagons are going to pop out, and then I can use them in my other projects as well. Or if you cut it in 2 different colours, you can then go back in and paper piece them back in, just a few of them. So I'm going to put my other plates on there, and then I'm going to put that through the machine.
Through that goes. While you do that, Michelle's asked on YouTube, can you use the fabric coat on the faux leather cork, etc., and will they clean easy enough without?
So I would say not on the faux leather, because it needs to absorb into it. So the faux leather, that would be waterproof anyway. With the cork, it probably would absorb slightly, but I would test it on it. So predominantly it's for really porous fabrics, and your cork and your faux leather aren't, so I would say test a little bit on the cork, but definitely not the faux leather. So you can see how I'm getting all these little pieces out of here, and you're going to keep them for your other projects. Let me just shake them out. Shake, shake, shake. And then
it is like Connect 4. It is like Connect 4, that. I do like it.
I've got to get all these pieces out. I've got my dye brush somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm sure I had it in my case, but anyway, I'll do this quickly. I'll use my scissors. They're quite big to poke out. So then what you're going to do then is realign it. So again, you can use your reference guide to mark your points if you want to, but otherwise you would just realign it. So say, right, well, I want that one there, so I know that my next one is going to go there. So you're going to line it up, pop a bit of tape on again just to keep it secure, and I'm sticking it there because I want it to hit that metal. There we go, so you can see that there. So I've just stuck it there so it's hitting the metal on there, and then again I'm going to run that through the machine. And what you would do is keep doing this and doing this until all of your piece, however long it is all cut out. You've
got endless possibilities. Rosalind on Facebook, I've had these dies, I need to give them a go. Well, today is the perfect time to do that. I hope Bernie's going to give you some inspirations. There's loads of inspirations. And so much love for the faux leather as well. Lynn, love the leather and the lovely suede from a few weeks ago, the faux suede that we had on here a few weeks ago. Loads of love for the fabrics this morning. So that's been run through the die cutter again. So
if I show you that one, say now this, with the suede, these would be fantastic.
Yes.
And if you got the suede in the pack with those purse and wallet ones, you could have part of the front panel or the back panel cut out. So you can see there how you would just go along, and then it would look like you've got an extremely long die. But then I'm going to show you something else, John. Now I had a bit play when I was prepping, and I thought, what else can I do? What else can I do? And I was thinking Christmassy. So I thought, oh, I've got some of that green faux leather. And then if I get, which one shall I use? The triangle. So if I get the triangle one, so this is the, what's it called? Tessellating triangle.
Tessellating triangle.
This one. And I thought, well, I could just cut it in there, but I don't want to. What I thought was, I'm going to see, can I make a Christmas tree? Bear with me, bear with me.
Right, go on then, Bernie.
So I thought, right, if I fold my faux leather in half, and if I put this on at an angle and cut into it, so I'm just going to tape it down. And I was thinking, can I do it so it's going to make a sort of triangle for a tree? And it worked, so I thought, yes, I'm going to do it on the show.
That's not too thick to go through the machine?
No, I mean, two is like, it'll probably go through 3 or 4 to be fair.
Right.
But the one thing I would always say is always tape them down, especially if you're doing faux leather, because it wants to spring open. So you can see, unlike that, you've got that spring, it'll always want to spring open. So always tape it down.
Right.
Okay. So now...
This could be brilliant.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
Here we go.
And then again, we've got loads of little triangles. I'm going to take the triangles out first.
Yeah.
You can always keep them. And
the suspense is killing me here, Bernie.
Ready? Da, 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 da.
Oh, you
Look at
genius.
That. So, here's one that I made earlier. I just cut it out. So all I did was I cut up there and cut a little stalk. Shall I do it quickly?
Yeah.
Now, I need a little ruler.
Yeah.
So I don't need to measure. So what can I use?
You can use your binding tool.
So so let's have a look. And I was just thinking, what else can you do differently with it? So I've just gone up there and across there. And then I went along there and left enough for a stalk.
Yeah, beautiful.
And what you could do is use, so that was me triangle. I'll use that was a bit neat because I haven't got the point quite on the top there. But then also I did one with the diamond. Got the diamond one.
Wow.
And then what you can, I'll just quickly show you what you could do is, I've got some of our white, you can just use plain white fabric, or this is some of our glitter fabric. You could start designing yourself a little tree scene on there, and then later on when I come to demo the Christmas dies, I'm going to do a little deer, and I'm going to put a little deer on there, and I'm going to put it in a hoop, because I like doing my hoop art.
So good, Bernie.
It's cute,
I love
isn't it?
So good and so simple. And loads of people love this idea as well on the socials. Let me remind you of what Bernie's just been using there. These are the multimedia dies. There's 6 available. They are priced individually, but it's buy one, get one free. Right, let me remind you, we have got here the clamshell panel. You have got the petal panel. You've got the diamond panel. The honeycomb hexagon panel. They're all the same price. Tessellating triangles and the leaf pattern as well. They are all priced at $11.99, $16.95, and that platinum price as well. Buy one, get one free. So don't forget as well, that is the platinum price as well. So you're getting that deal and double points as well at the minute. Now, as well, we've got loads to get through this morning. We've also got a wonderful felt bundle as well. I love felt. I don't know, it reminds me of being a kid. Amazing felt bundle for you available today here, priced at $15.99, $19.95. Look at all that felt you are getting for that amazing price, and that platinum price as well is incredible. We've got some lovely colours. We've got a lovely pink, gorgeous pink, purples, sky blues, the darker blues. Then you've got this lovely grey. Grey is a really popular colour at the moment. Beige. I like a beige. I do like a beige. This lovely tan colour. A lighter yellow. Gorgeous white, or just a cream, I'd say, more a cream, that one. There's gorgeous green, so many ideas with that, especially for Christmas. It's brown, lovely red, or a rose. It is like my shirt, rusty shirt, I like to call it. Pink, the black, this peachy colour. There's your white, and there's your yellow, like a cheese slice at the end. Lovely. That is priced at $15.99, $19.95. Remember, platinum price as well, there for you as well. That is an amazing deal. Plus, what's that at the bottom? Double points. So amazing deals to remind you as well here, not only felts, if you want the tools which Bernie's been showing you today, that was the one where you push the handle and the blade slips down. Remember, left-handed and right-handed. $21.99, $29.95, saving yourself over 20% on that, and that platinum price there at the bottom. Then we've got the 60 mil, so if you need something a little bit bigger, you get the replacement blade as well with that on. That is $24.99, $39.95, saving yourself 20% again on that, and that platinum price. Look, if you've already got one, now's the time to buy yourself another one. Look at that price, and double points as well on everything over the next few days. This is a 28 mils again for smaller areas, more detailed. Look at that price, $9.99, $14.95, and that platinum price, again, a huge saving, and you're getting the replacement blades as well. Then as well, you've got the Gemini Low Shark quilting collection, everything there, the gloves, the board, everything there. $29.99, $24.95, saving yourself over half, just below half there. £23.99 platinum, $19.96. Now you might need your high shank collection depending on your machine, so always make sure the website will always tell you that. $29.99, $24.95, and that platinum price then a huge 7. The Threader erasable fabric pens, they are back in stock. You guys love them. Look, they sold out last time, so make sure you get them in. $5.99, $7.95, and that platinum price, £4.79, $6.36. Look, there's so much today on Softer Side Life. We're just over halfway. There's another 45 minutes of softing, quilting, everything for you this morning. Now, don't forget tonight, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's our Club Inspire Christmas launch. So Sarah and Joe are going to be here. But if you are wondering what Club Inspire is, if you're new to us here at Crafters TV, well, take a look at this.
Hi, I'm Sarah from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can get the best deals and shop while you watch during our shows. The best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. So head over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV Home, where you can see all of our shows, plus exclusive offers, and even shop while you watch. Now, if you want to get involved and comment along, you can head on over to our community pages. Come say hello, ask us some questions and chat along live with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even airplay our shows direct onto your big screen or stream us live through YouTube. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Yes, Club Inspire. Hey, listen, and welcome to Softer Side Live with me, George Akid. Good morning, how are you? It's good to see you. Now, if you just joined us, where have you been? What time do you call this? I'm only messing with you. Tonight, 7 p.m. or UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we've got something a little bit special on a Sunday. Usually, it's Second Chance Sunday, not today. It's Club Inspire Christmas launch. Joe and Sarah are going to be here later on today, launching something a little bit special, a 3-hour special, and double points. That's right, as we can see there, double points on all your purchases for the next few days here on Crafters TV. We've launched it a little bit early. Shh, don't tell anybody. Let's say hello to a few of you. Remember, you can always get in touch here at Crafters TV. Comment below on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you may be watching, and get in touch. You can email us as well. All it is, there is Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, however you get in touch. Rosalind, I love these dies. Yes, the dies we showed, the multi-crafting dies, multi-purpose dies. I need to give them a go. Fabia on YouTube. Bernie always amazes me with her free use of the rotary cutter. She's wild. She'll be good at pizzas, I think, Bernie, like slicing the pizzas up. Michelle, cute idea. Bernie, I love how your brain works. Such creativity and so much love as well, especially that faux leather. Remember, that faux leather is beautiful. Love that faux leather. Loads of love for the faux. Is it faux? Am I saying it right? Am I saying it wrong? What you missed last week, right? We were talking about colours last week, and we've got a lovely pale fig colour, and I called it fail pig, and I've never lived it down. So I know I'm shocking. I am shocking. I am new though. I don't know how long I can keep saying I'm new for. I have been here for like 3-4 months now. I can't keep saying that. I'm like, there's newer people. We've got loads of right. Let's take a look at this amazing special deal here on the Gemini rotating quilting pattern guide. Ooh, 4-piece bundle. Some amazing designs here, and let's take a look at these amazing deals just here at my side. They're £50, $69. They are some amazing deals. Now you're looking at these and wondering, what are they? But you're thinking, they look a bit weird. Well, they are some amazing shapes, and our lovely Bernie will show you these in a few seconds. What you can see there, you've got the mandala, the petal, the kaleidoscope, and the medallion. You're getting all of those 30%, £50, $69. That is an amazing price for what you're getting, and when you see what you can be done with them, you are in for a treat. That platinum price as well, £40, $55.20 plus 2 points. Now, if you are wondering, oh, I just want to buy them individually, you can do that as well. Head to the website, have a look at that, check out the show. Just go on the website and say, click shop the show, and you can see everything there. But Bernie, what are we looking at here? Because they look like shapes, but they actually make something amazing, don't they?
And when you first look at them, if you went into a shop and just saw this hanging on a shelf, you would look at it and think, oh, what does it do? So that's why I love it that we can show people actually what these will do.
Yeah.
So whenever you're making a quilt or something that's got layers together, if you put wadding in it, you need to fix it together somehow. So one of the things is by quilting it on your machine, but you can do straight lines, but then once you start getting that, you want to start making pretty patterns.
Wow.
And what you can do with these ones, now these ones are specifically made as rotating ones, because what we've done is we've worked all the maths out of easy for you, so you just need to put it on your machine, follow the simple instructions on the back, and then you're going to get the design. But if I just whip through these so you can see, so this one's the medallion, so we can see the shape is here.
Yes.
But then obviously it repeats all the way around. And you can also see there's some lines on here, George, and that's where we've used that reference guide.
Right.
So what this reference guide helps you do is line everything up.
Yeah.
So if you're anything like me, you want, I'm very symmetrical. I like things parallel and equal and everything.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the human mind that
Yes.
wants to make it like that. So with this, what you can do is draw your lines through the grid, draw your centre line. You can readjust it if you want to go around 16 times. It's 8 times or 16 times. And then what you can do is have this perfect. So that's there going round 16 times. You can see how it's it's like a sun.
Is that the same shape?
It's the same shape.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it just goes round. You can see the shape here.
Yes.
It's just going round and round 16 times instead of
Incredible.
8. And then we've got where the inside, so on here as well, you've got an inner guide here, so you feed your foot around, and I'm gonna sew some. You'll see when I go it on the machine. It goes around here, so you've got this extra bonus one, if you like. Design, so you can make little designs here, but then this is if you go around 16 times again.
So incredible.
And then this one is the mandala. So this is this one here. So that's the shape. I always think it looks like Marge Simpson's hair.
Yes.
I'm sure I said that when we were asking for names. I was like, it's Marge Simpson's hair. But we're not allowed that one. But you can see how if you go around 16 times and then you get a look at that.
Wow.
Now, I've been starting, and I haven't done much of it lately because I've been so busy. I've been starting colouring fabric.
Okay.
With ink pencils.
Right.
And paints as well. Oh, that just... You stitch it out on your machine and then go in and then colour all of these sections in. It would absolutely be fabulous. And then again, you've got that inner section, so you can make the smaller designs as well. And then this is the petal. So that's going around 8 times, going around 16. It reminds me of a spirograph. Was it spirograph when we were little? We had that spirograph thing where you had all the cogs and you went round and did all the designs. And then again, you get the inner section as a freebie. And then this is the kaleidoscope. I love this one.
Yeah.
So that's it, and I think it looks like quite spider's web. So if you do like a Halloween quilt or a wall hanging, would look fantastic, wouldn't it? And then you get the inner section as well, so you're getting a totally different design. And then if you go around 16 times, so I'm going to bring this cushion in, which has the kaleidoscope on it, and we can just see the effect that it's had on the cushion there. So we've done the cushion, we've put wadding on the back of the cushion, and then we've gone around with that rotating design with the kaleidoscope and worked all the way around. Now, you don't have to always do them as rotating.
No.
You can do them in a row, so they'll go on your borders. You're just going to do one, next one, next one, next one, and do them in rows as well. So they don't have to be rotating, but we named them rotating because that's sort of its speciality, if you like, and then the others is a bonus.
Yeah.
As well. So I'm going to get the kaleidoscope one now. I haven't been on a show here for a couple of weeks, George.
No.
So what's happened is a couple of weeks ago,
right,
I've started making a cushion.
Okay.
Now, a couple of weeks ago, we had the kaleidoscope. It was the 4th of July. So I thought, right, we're going to celebrate. Stars and stripes are in my head, and I'm thinking, what can I make? So what I thought I'd start and do is make a cushion based on the US flag, stars and stripes sort of thing. So with our kaleidoscope dies, which is still available on the website if you haven't got them, I made the 12-inch square in the middle, and I used our thread as planes, and then I used our strip rolls to do, see, I did a red around the outside and a white around the outside, and then I've mitered the corners now. You see, we've got a perfect square. So normally you'd stop there and there'd be like a join there, and that stripe would go up, but I wanted it to be round, like a frame. So I used our miter tool, which is this beauty. So if anyone didn't see the show last week, if you go back onto last week's show, you'll see me doing this. So this is one of our other little gadgets, George. This is the miter tool.
Love that.
And I use this to get that perfect angle on there. So this week, I'm ready to quilt it. Now, you're going to say, well, Bernie, you've just said about sandwiching stuff, but you're not going to have 3 layers on your cushion. But I am putting wadding behind.
Right.
So because I'm putting wadding behind, I need it to be secured, so if when it goes in the wash, it won't come apart. Now, if you haven't got loads of wadding in your stash, but you've got loads of offcuts, I don't know how well Charlotte can zoom in on mine. I want you to zoom in, Charlotte, and show me joins. That sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? Show me joins. Can you see? I've zigzagged. So what I had was, I only had scraps of wadding left, but I needed a big 20-inch square piece for this cushion front. So what I did was I just zigzagged it on my machine. So you can see how I've joined it. And if I go up here, it's like a proper patchwork wadding. Can you see?
Yes.
It's all joined there, just with the wide zigzag on your machine, and just join it. And it's just, so you'll never ever have any waste of wadding. So I'm going to lay my wadding out, and then I'm going to use the stick and spray. Now I know we've got it on the website, which is the temporary one. So we have got the orange one on the show, which is a permanent one once you've ironed it, and you can use that one as well, but the temporary one is this one here. So that's the one, so you can go onto the website and get some of that. And then whenever you're spraying it on the back, always spray your wadding rather than your fabric. Short, sharp sprays. I used to do continuous, and then I watched Sarah one day do it, and I was like, oh, I'm doing it wrong. So I learnt that off Sarah. Short, sharp sprays. It's hard to say.
Yes.
You're saying it too quick. So, and you say you're just going to spray the wadding and get it nice and stuck down. Now, ideally, what I would do then is iron it.
Yeah.
Because the reason why you're ironing it is whenever you're going to be quilting anything, you want it as flat as possible. And you don't want, if you like, air bubbles. You know, like if you've wallpapered and you get an air bubble, so what you do is you peel it back,
yeah,
and then you smooth it back down.
Nice.
Exactly the same. Oh, I haven't wallpapered for years.
Oh,
so everything's painted now.
I hate the thing wallpaper.
Oh, I used to love it. My mum taught me to wallpaper. I remember wallpaper in my bedroom, yeah, in this lovely flowery, yeah. It was years ago. I was still at school and I was wallpaper in my bedroom, yeah. Right, so we've got this prepared here, and then we're going to say, right, let's get our pattern guide. We're going to decide how we want to decorate it.
Right.
So I've got the pattern here. Now, if I did the rotating one, it's going to go all the way around the centre, but then it's not going to have anything here around the outsides. So what I thought I would do was do one sort of at each corner.
Oh, nice.
Like that, and do 4, and then I might do a couple in the middle. But obviously, I'm not going to get it all quilted here, so I'm giving myself homework, George, to finish it off at home.
Well, we'll be checking.
But if you see on here, you can see there's a crosshair.
Yes.
Now that is worth its weight in gold, because what you're doing is you're going to line it up, and you can use the reference guide, or you can also use the crosshair. So what I'm doing is you can see I'm putting it right at the point of my corner there, and then I'm coming right down here, and I'm just by eye just lining it up to there. Now what you could do is use your heat erasable pen and just pop a little line in there if you need to. But what I am going to do is, this is the centre point here that I'm always going to be working to, so I'm actually going to put a little dot in there, and that'll iron away when I've finished. But I've popped a little dot in there and just a little mark up there, just so that if I do move, I can line it back up.
Yeah, straight away. Yeah.
So I've got my machine set up. I've got the extension table on. See, I'm taking loads of room up now, because if you've got an extension table, when you're doing this, it's best to have your extension table on if you've got one.
Yeah.
I've also got my gloves,
right,
my white gloves. So this is in the bundle. You're getting the reference guide, the low or high shank foot, whichever one you need for your machine, and you're getting the quilting gloves as well.
Yep.
Now what these have is, they've got like rubberized tips on the end. You can see mine aren't the cleanest because they're well used. They will go in the washing machine. And what it means is that when you're stitching, I've got a little saying, grippy on the top, slippy on the bottom. So we want the ruler, or the quilting pattern guide, to grip the top, because we don't want it to move on the fabric, but we want the whole thing to move. So when it's under our machine, we want it to all move, but as one. So by having the rubberized tips on the gloves, helps you hold the ruler, and you can put your hands on the fabric as well. It's going to keep it all together, so it's not going to move. If ever it does move, then just pause and reposition yourself. So don't worry because what I found when I first started doing this, I was sort of waving my hands about with it, I found that sometimes it ran away with me, and I was like, oh, what am I doing? So just pause, take your foot off the floor, off the pedal, reposition yourself, and then start again. So I'm going to take this to the machine. Now the other thing as well is, when you look at this, it's like, you can see it's quite frosty.
Yes.
Like bathroom window, I always describe it.
Yeah.
It's got an anti-slip technology coating on this, on both sides. So just because Gemini is backwards on that side, you can use it that way. It doesn't matter which way you pick it up. And then I'm going to put my guide back on. So I put those little marks on, so I know where I am.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to move it over so that my foot is going at that first section of the guide. And then I'm going to put my foot down, but what I am going to do is I'm going to bring the thread up from the bobbin. So if you needle down and needle back up and then lift it. Now the reason I'm doing that is you don't want your thread to all knot underneath,
right,
which you can do. So always bring your bottom thread up. There we go. And then I like to do a few stitches on the spot, and then I would cut that thread. Now if you have a needle down position on your machine, this is a great time to use it, because then it's not going to, your fabric's not going to move. So I'll just trim those. Okay. And then what you're going to do is, I've got everything lined up. I'm just checking before I start. And then I'm going to move my speed on my machine to just over halfway. Now that's where I find my speed. So it's a bit like that. Rubbing your tummy and tapping your head?
Yeah.
Or is it rubbing your head and tapping your tummy?
Yeah.
It feels weird at first, because you need to move your hands and you need to press the pedal. So what you need to do is get a practice piece. Oh, I've come unthreaded now. Oh. So you need to get a practice piece.
Yeah.
And just practice the rhythm of stitching. And what you'll find is, when you first start, just do it like a free motion sort of style, where you just go, I'll show you mine in fact. So here's mine. I was practicing the petal. I think this was the petal one. But here's where I was starting on the machine and practicing to get my position right. You see there, I've just gone a bit like, just squiggle.
Yeah.
And just keep using the same practice piece. So I'll just rethread this needle. And then what you'll find is you'll get into a rhythm of how fast you need to press your foot on the floor. But don't be put off by it, because it does take a little bit of practice to get going. So I say, just have a bit play. I would keep one piece like that and just keep using that same one.
Yeah.
And if you change your colour, you'll see your progression and you'll be amazed. You will be amazed, because you will, I suppose it's like learning anything, like riding a bike, you know, you're going to fall off a few times.
Yeah.
Learning to drive a car, hopefully you won't have any accidents. So that was a bad
Touch wood.
A bad one, wasn't it? Right, so here we go. So my foot's down, and then all I'm doing is moving everything at the same time. Now when I get to the end, it's not going to let me go any further.
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm here. So what I'm doing is I've stopped. I'm going to turn it round. Now you don't have to turn it round. You can turn it whichever way is comfortable for you. But I'm going to turn it round, realign it up. So where's my little dot gone? Dot, dot, dot. So it's a bit like dot to dot, really.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stitch up to there. And then what you're doing is basically you're guiding. Oh, now I've got my thread caught around my foot. I'm not having very much luck with this threading today, am I?
It takes time, like you said, it takes time and a bit of patience and a bit of practice.
Yeah, I've just... So when this happens at home, don't panic. And yeah, I can see there I've just got my thread caught underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out... Let's get my... I don't know whether... There we go. I don't know if you heard that little click.
Yeah.
But underneath, I've got a little bit of a nest. And do you know why that is, George? That was my fault. Because when I started, you know, when I was saying, bring the thread up from the bottom so you don't get a nest.
Yeah.
I didn't do it when I rethreaded. So that was my own fault. So I should have listened to myself and done it again. So, right, so let me rethread again. So I say, if this happens at home, and it will, you know, it can happen. Oh, but I've got thread everywhere now. Good job I filled my bobbin again.
You look like Spider-Man.
Don't worry. Like I say, don't let it put you off, because it can. It's like anything new, isn't it? Until you learn how to do it. And I know sometimes you want to instantly learn something.
Yes.
But with certain things, it does take a while. Like not everyone passes the driving test after one lesson, sort of thing. You have a little bit of practice first. So yeah, so let's do it again. So I say, don't ever worry. And also as well, I'm rethreading top and bottom.
Right.
So a top tip for me, whenever you get a jam and you think it's in one side, do the whole lot. Because chances are you could go to do it and then it's not threaded in the other side. There we go. Right, let's try again. Let's try again.
See how that goes.
So we're back again. So because I put them holes in, I can go straight back on and line it up where I was. And then pop it back down. And then I'm going to bring the bobbin thread up, which is what I should have done before. I can't believe I did that, George.
I won't tell anyone.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't tell anyone.
Nobody. Well, anyone who's watching will have been through that before,
Yes.
and they'll know that. It does happen. Right, so needle down. There we go, we're away now.
Cooking
right.
with the gas.
There. And then I'm going to put my gloves back on. And I'll just go around this one, but like I say, what I'll do is when I've gone round it at home through the week, I'll do it through the week, I'll pop a picture up so everyone can see my design. So if anyone is stitching along and they want to see where exactly I put my design, you'll be able to see it. So I'm just hugging the side of the guide with my foot. Look at that, stitching perfect. And then I'm getting to there and I'm just turning it. Now, some people don't like to turn their rulers. I do. I like to turn mine. I think if I want to get it in the most comfortable position for me to stitch, so I'm going to turn it where I can.
While you're doing that, can I ask you a quick question, Bernie?
Yeah, you can.
You know when you piece the, Michelle's asked this on YouTube, you know when you piece the wadding together underneath it, your wadding collection that you piece? She asks, will the impression seams, will they not be seen underneath? Will they not be like seen on the top once it's been the finished product?
No, so I'll show you, where's the join here? So here's one of my joins here.
Yeah.
If we can see the join there. And then the white, what you can see is my red. I should have trimmed my red down a little bit because I pressed it the other way. But you can't see any of that stitching in there.
Great.
No,
Love
so
it.
you can't do it. Obviously you would do it in the same colour as your wadding, so it's going to blend in. So I've done that one. Excuse my little messy bit there. But I've gone around there, so what I'm going to do is go around these ones at home, and then I'm going to go around the outside as well, and then get it all quilted nicely. And then next week, stay tuned, because first time ever on Softer Side, we are going to put piping around the edge of the cushion. So I'm going to show you how you do your piping, which I'm really excited about, because I've not done that on Soft. I've done it before, but not on Softer Side. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, we're going to do piping around the outside, so I'm going to show you how we do that next week. But I say, once I've got all this done through the week, I will pop a picture on so everyone can see the progress. But I'm loving it. I think the colours, because the thread is blend of fabrics we've got, just make it pop, doesn't it? The really crisp colours.
So nice, and it's so, do you remind me, it's so Christmassy, but 4th of July-esque is what it was based on.
Yes.
So much love as well for it, Bernie. Mitch on YouTube, I love seeing the upsies. It helps to see the fixes, because, you know, like you said, everyone's going to have these problems at home one time in their life, in their crafting career. Don't forget, if you are watching us on YouTube, subscribe to YouTube and make your own little playlist. And then you remember this, you may have the same instant, you may buy these rotating quilting pattern guide, quilting pattern guides, and think, oh, I've had that same problem. Do you remember when Bernie did that? How did she recover from that? And you can see that come back. They're going to be on YouTube for a long time. Let's remind you of these Gemini rotating guides that you can buy. There's 4 designs here. They are priced altogether at £50 or $69. Some amazing designs there. You've got the mandalas, you've got the petal, the kaleidoscope, and the medallion. Priced at £50, $69, all that platinum price there. You can buy them individually. However, the best deal you're going to get is by buying all 4 of them today in the 4-piece bundle. So, right, it's time for a bit of Save a Stitch. Bit of Save a Stitch we like, Save a Stitch. Ooh. Yes, we'll keep on the Christmas theme. Some amazing Christmas dies. I love them. I know you guys love them. These are selling out really fast this morning. So make sure you are getting these if you want them this morning. We're going to start with the first little cute guy. He's a really lovely little guy, and reindeer. I do love a reindeer. You'll see here in the dies that you are getting that they come with the little hoof shapes and everything. So there you are, the little reindeer, and you've got the little spots as well for the little patterns on the back and the nose as well. So that's our lovely deer. Then you've got the reindeer. Again, you've got all the little different designs. You can make the nose quite big, or you can see the little picture there. You can make the nose quite big or quite small. But that gives you all the options to do that as well. Then you've got a little Father Christmas, or the Santa. And then you've got as well, you've got the little winter warmer, the little stocking. Then you've got the little fluffy bit and the holly. What's wrong with Father Christmas? He doesn't look funny. He looks lovely. We love him. He looks absolutely looks lovely. Yeah, now they are part of a set there. £11.18, $15.33. And that's an amazing saving, over half price on that saving. 80% gone on these already. 80% gone on this little bundle already. I think they're an amazing little addition to your Christmas stocking. And we've got also, the large bag making set as well. But again, amazing set for this as well. Half price, an amazing saving, this amazing bundle. You're getting 10 different elements to create some amazing things. Price $39.99, $51.99. The bag making die. They're so big. First of all, you have got the carpet bag. I love that. Like, it reminds me of Mary Poppins-esque bag, that. Then you have got the bowling bag, not necessarily just for bowling balls, but that bowling ball shape, that kind of rounded shape. The crossover, look at that, lovely. And then as well, the crossover bag. Love it as well. There you are, then you can go that, the large bag making die bundle, the 10 elements, $39.99, $51.99, that platinum price. An amazing half price saving there on that. And what else have we got, Save and Stitch? Well, remind you of this, we have got the Sew Country sewing box with sewing accessories as well. You are getting here in this set the beautiful sewing box. This will make a perfect little gift, a 45% saving on this day. You are getting the box which is showing the pin cushion inside it on the lids, and you're also getting this amazing thread box, these beautiful colours, this gorgeous greens from the Sarah Rose collection, retro collection, the greens, the roses and everything, along with your clips as well. And there you are with your bobbin clamps and your bobbin holders. Bernie, do you like this? This is beautiful. I think this is a perfect little Christmas. Look at you, like a little picnic. Look at that.
I've got mine. I love it. Do you know what I love as well? Now in here I've got what you're getting in the deal. Yeah. And a few pins stuck in the top. I just want to point out this pin that's on here. Maybe watch the show next week. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
You're giving everything away today, aren't you?
I've been hinting about the pins for weeks.
I remember you were talking about these pins when I was here last. That's how much you've been talking about.
The good thing I love this deep tray, how deep that is, because I've got one at home that's really narrow, so you can't really get anything chunky in, but this one is really, really it's really chunky, and you've got a lot of space in there, and obviously the little piece here for extra sweets as well, so you can get everything in there as well. I think it's great. It's a lovely bundle, and you're getting the thread, that quality of that thread. It's fantastic. Gorgeous. I've used all my navy. I was going to use my navy when I did the first demo, and when I got my thread box out, I've used it all because it's that nice. I've used it all. So I've got no navy left. I didn't want to use green on it, so no. So it is fab. So George, these Christmas dies.
I love these Christmas dies. They're my favourite, and they're your pick as well.
Well, I couldn't believe it when you said it was your pick of the show as well, because they are fab. They are stunning. They are fab.
Right, are you going to do a little demonstration with one of these wonderful Christmas dies?
I am. I'm going to do, well, I've got two I can do, but I'll see. I don't know if I'll have time to do the stocking, but I'm going to do the little deer, because I just think it just reminds me of Bambi. Yeah. It's really cute. Now, I wished that I'd asked for some of that copper faux leather, because that would have worked perfect for this. So I've actually got a bit of glitter fabric here. But with that copper faux leather, they would actually work really, really well. And I say these are again around multimedia dyes, so they're going to go through layers and layers. I've got 2 layers of faux leather here. And then I've got some felt. So this is felt out of the felt bundle. Yeah. So, and what I'm doing is, when I'm looking at the pieces, I'm referencing the design on here, so I know what I need to cut out. So we've got his nose there, but I want to do his little spots on his bum. Yeah. So we'll do them as well. So that's his face. I'm being a bit excessive with my cutting here. This, I mean, great as well. For these ones, you only need the tiniest of pieces. So you're going to be able to keep all your scraps. Yeah. Use all your scraps. So I want 3 of them. And then I need his little ear. Now, I have bought a bit of pink, but I've actually, I'm going to give him a red ear.
Okay.
Not a red nose, a red ear. And this is the red faux leather. And that is like the tiniest scrap. So you can really, really, really use your scraps up. And, I need him a nose and an eye as well. Oh, I'm going through 3 layers of felt.
Yeah.
And a layer of faux leather there. Ooh. Right, so I've got different heights on the machine, as you know with the Gemini. That'll just laugh in the face of that and say, of course I'll cut it for you, Bernie, absolutely no problem. So I'm going to pop them on there. Now ideally you'd tape them down so they don't move, but hey, I'm going to go for it. So you know I did those trees before, George, in that green faux leather. I love how you say faux leather as well.
Faux leather.
It's dead funny. It's our accents, isn't it?
Faux.
We say, and when I was talking posh before, saying book.
I know. Who do you think you are, Bernie?
I know. Put me telephone voice on.
Yeah. Hello. 01226.
So I've got all my pieces here. Got some extra ones there that I don't need. And then, and see now I cut 2 there, absolutely no problem.
Yeah.
It was never not going to cut that. And then I've got his little face, his little, see, and that's cut through them 3 layers of felt. And that's the bottom layer of felt. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, you couldn't tell.
So it's, you know, let's get rid of them. Right, so I was doing them trees before, so what I thought would look quite nice if I did a little Christmas scene with your different ones. And I've also got my Kalel textile glue. This is fabulous stuff. So you can wash it up to 40 degrees. But obviously if you want it to, most things you're going to glue is probably stuff that you're not going to wash, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm using the biggest scissors to get my little piece
to get
out
the smallest
of
piece
there.
out.
Right, so let me move my pieces here to the side. So I've got that, got my piece of white here, but see you could use any really. And I've got my trees to go on, so there's my 2 trees. And then I've got my little deer. Shall we have the trees overlapping, do you think?
Yeah,
so I'm going
do
to put
that.
them in a hoop. So we'll have the trees overlapping and we'll have him here just at the front. That'll do, won't it? So then with this one, now you could stitch this on. I'm just going to glue for quickness. So if you stitch on, you could use, if you've got like a lovely contrasting thread, also as well, do you know what I would say is when you're doing the trees, use some different coloured thread and stitch through it, and it'll look like tinsel and decorations on the tree.
Good shout.
Wouldn't it? If you had some, have I got a needle threaded? I've only got blue, light blue threaded. Georgina's saying she thinks I'd be good at paper crafting. I've actually done a bit at home.
Yeah.
Bit of paper crafting at home on my Nina. Not my Nina. Right, so all I'm doing is bringing my picture back in just so I make sure I get his face the right way. I don't want him wonky. And then I'm just putting a bit of it. Now we have got felt glue as well, but this one will work as well on the felt. What you don't want to do is saturate it too much, because obviously it'll come through the felt.
Of course.
If I've got that there, that's going to thing for his little nose on the end. And the other thing with this as well, if you've got a little pair of tweezers, is sometimes when you're doing little pieces, look at me trying to get the, I've got it all over my nails now. I've got his ear the right way. Don't want to do his face.
While you're just doing that, Margaret's asked on YouTube, will the Christmas dies, which we've used here, will they go through the mini?
So the Multimedia dies, excuse me, I've got a little tickle. The Multimedia, so the mini's more for paper dies rather than the Multimedia ones. You may be able to cut one or two layers, but I wouldn't use it as much as the Gemini machine, like the electronic machine. So, right, so I'm just putting a few little dots on there for his back bit, and I've gone for a pin instead, because I have got some tweezers somewhere, but by the time I find them in my bag, see, what I should have done was organise myself and had them in me in my sewing box here.
Oh, shall we do demo of the show as well, quickly?
Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to finish this one.
Yeah.
If this one is, if it's allowed to go in.
I think I'm not going to be that guy.
Because I'm definitely going to glue.
Because we've got, what do we have here? The picnic bag. We had Stars and Stripes.
So, well, that one's ongoing, so that won't be able to go in this week.
Oh.
That'll be next week.
Right.
Yeah, so it'll be the sandwich, the cutlery thing, roll, or
pound
me
little deer.
My little deer. So there we go. So I'm just going to let that dry in there while I quickly glue the trees. Stay. There we go. And what I have done, I've got my heat erasable pen.
Yeah.
Just to give him a little eye.
He's cute.
And then I'm going to quickly get glue everywhere. And all I'm doing, oh, you can't see what I'm doing because I'm over there. So all I'm doing is just dotting. So do you know what? I wonder, I don't know whether it would work. I'll try it another time. You know, the dotty tape pen, yeah. That's, I would think it would, you know.
Should we try it?
Should I try it on the other one?
Yeah.
There'll be one under the counter here. Let's have a go. So we'll get that one on anyway.
Yeah.
Nice little sew scene. So on there. All right, let's find a dotty tape pen. Is it a different colour?
It's usually darker purple.
One.
It's darker.
Darker one.
Come here.
Oh, tray of them under here. Yes, right. Let's have a go. Oh.
On it goes.
It's clever, isn't it? Oh, that's it. So I can use a dotty tape pen. So I'll if I've got my Nina card sorted.
Look at that.
Look at that. I won't put loads on. So we'll get our little Christmas.
Yeah, it's not as forgiving as the wet glue.
Oh, is it not?
It's so strong.
I want it to overlap because
Yeah.
I want it to fit in my hoop. So I'm not going to press it down quite yet. So I've got a hoop here.
Yeah.
Oh, just
perfect. How good are you, Bernie? How good?
Go. I want a little bit on there.
Right. Let's go on to there. Look at that.
And then I'm going to quickly put. It'll take me a minute to put it in here.
Well, can you quickly remind us of your bag while you're just doing that to get the demo of the show? So this can be demo number 1, our craft bag. That's that cutlery bag number 1.
Cutlery bag.
Or it's going to be number 2, our
Christmas
lovely deer
scene.
and Christmas scene into the ring. 1 or 2, you've got about 30 seconds. 60 seconds, I'll be kind. On the go, 1 or 2, what is it going to be? In that goes there. And remember, we've got loads coming up for you today. 3 p.m. with myself and the lovely Craig is going to be here. It's a masterclass. Ooh, not a masterclass if you posh. Masterclass. That's going to be at 3 p.m. or that's going to be at 10 a.m. East Coast, 7 a.m. West Coast. And don't forget, tonight is something a little bit special. Yes, it's usually Second Chance Sunday, but not this Sunday. Joe and Sarah are going to be here, 7 p.m., 2 p.m. East Coast time for the Club Inspire Christmas preview. You may have seen on Facebook Craig and Ben being naughty little elves on Sarah's nice list, so make sure you join us in. Haven't they been cheeky, those boys?
They've been very naughty.
Very naughty. Craig and Ben. Wait till I see Craig when he comes in this afternoon for his masterclass. Right, so you put that into there, into the lovely ring.
So I'll put it into there, yeah, and I'm just going to quickly trim around the outside, not with the dotty tape pen that I picked up. And all you're going to do is make your fabric bigger when you put it in your hoop and just trim all the way around. And I've got a bit of thread that I'll put a little bit of hanging loop on. Oh, I know it can stand up on the shelf if it wins, can't it?
I'm going to let you into a little secret.
Wow.
Demo of the show is number 2.
Is it?
One.
Yay!
You haven't finished it and it's 1.
Look at that.
How
the
good
power is in those Christmas dies.
They are Christmas dies.
That's, yeah. Have we got any left? Have they gone?
They are flying off the shelves. Approaching limited stock. Remember the Gemini Multimedia Christmas Dies collection. I'll show you a close-up very, very shortly. There are 4 wonderful characters. You've got the stocking. Look at that. The deer. Some amazing prices. £11.18, $15.33 for them. That is your demo of the show. And you can put a little bit of ribbon on that to hang it up as well.
I am. I'm just going to pop that through. So all I've done, this is just some of our embroidery thread through the top of there, double, and then pop it through there. And I'm going to hold this up There we go.
Easy as that.
Cute.
Beautiful. If you want to have a go at making that, don't forget you can buy the Gemini Multimedia Christmas Dies collection, priced at $11.18. You get there, you've got the stocking, you have got the lovely deer, and you've got as well the reindeer and the Father Christmas as well. And as well, if you want to have a go at that, you've got the wonderful shapes as well, which we showed. That was what made the Christmas trees. They weren't a die. Beautiful shapes. These are gorgeous. You've got the petals, you've got the tessellating triangles, the honeycomb hexagon panel, you've got the diamond panel, clamshell panel, and the leaf panel. So much fun on this. Bernie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I'll see you all next week.
And I will see you guys in a little bit at 3 p.m. for Masterclass. I'll see you then.